General Hospital. Natalia Ramirez's world collapses as secrets, betrayals, and power plays push her to the edge. In the unpredictable world of General Hospital, alliances are fragile, secrets are currency, and betrayal cuts the deepest. For Natalia Ramirez, Eva LaRue, this week marks a seismic shift in her life in Port Charles, one that threatens to redefine her very sense of identity, loyalty, and ambition. The once proud associate of Deception Cosmetics has been unceremoniously fired, not for incompetence or scandalous behavior, but for a secret she thought was buried: her past relationship with the enigmatic Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rota. Natalia's misstep wasn't criminal, but it was costly. She failed to disclose her romantic history with Sidwell when he first began circling Deception's orbit, a mistake she believed would stay quietly tucked away in her personal vault. But the truth has a way of surfacing in Port Charles, and when it did, the fallout was swift and unforgiving. What stings most isn't just the dismissal, it's the way it unfolded. Natalia didn't get the courtesy of a closed-door meeting or a chance to explain her side. Instead, Brooklyn Quartermain, Amanda Seton, Maxie Jones, Kirsten Storms, Lucy Coe, Lynn Herring, and Tracy Quartermain, Jane Elliott, turned on her with corporate precision, casting her out without hesitation. It was a collective act of condemnation from women she had once considered professional sisters. For Natalia, it was more than a termination, it was a betrayal. She gave her loyalty, her time, and her creative energy to Deception. In return, she was labeled a liability and discarded like yesterday's press release. Now, stripped of her position and reeling from the humiliation, Natalia isn't retreating quietly. She's furious, and that fury is beginning to morph into something more dangerous: a thirst for revenge. She blames the Deception women for their perceived hypocrisy, especially Brooke Lynn, whose family connections often shield her from consequences. Maxie, she claims, acts morally superior while conveniently forgetting her own scandals. Lucy and Tracy, always ready to protect their empire, have sacrificed Natalia to preserve an image that's already stained. But amid this professional implosion, Natalia's rage is also directed at the man she once trusted, Jen Sidwell. She believed Sidwell would keep their romantic past discreet, understanding the professional risk it posed. Instead, whether by accident or intention, he allowed it to come to light, a move Natalia sees as a calculated betrayal. Now, she's set her sights on him, and rumor has it she's already gathering intel on his shadowy dealings, ready to expose him for the manipulator she now believes he is. But Sidwell is no ordinary adversary. With connections that extend into Port Charles's darkest corners and a reputation for playing dirty, going after him could ignite a war Natalia isn't prepared to fight. And yet, she doesn't seem to care. The pain of her fall from grace has numbed her to fear. Now she wants justice, no matter the cost. Then there's Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, a man Natalia thought would stand by her. After all, she's backed him when it counted, offered him support during his lowest moments, and never once asked for anything in return. So when Sonny stayed silent during her unraveling at Deception, it struck her as the cruelest betrayal of all. His refusal to intervene, even to mediate behind the scenes, wasn't just disappointing, it was a clear message. Natalia, despite everything, isn't a priority. His indifference has shaken her deeply. If she can't count on Sonny, a man whose influence stretches far beyond the corridors of deception, then who in Port Charles can she trust? It's a question Natalia is asking herself more with each passing day. And as her connections crumble, she's beginning to wonder if her future lies in vengeance, reinvention, or escape. Natalia's crossroads are fraught with peril and promise. Will she burn every bridge in a storm of righteous fury? Or will she find a new path in a town that rarely offers second chances without a price? One thing is certain, Port Charles has underestimated Natalia Ramirez for the last time. Stay tuned as the drama unfolds, the power shifts, and Natalia's next move sends shockwaves through General Hospital.